Picture yourself living through another pandemic in less than 30 years from now, but even worse. It has been estimated that by 2050, 10 million people will die every year due to antibiotic resistance. Antibiotics are drugs used to treat bacterial infections. What is antibiotic resistance, you may ask? Antibiotic resistance occurs when bacteria become stronger than antibiotics, for example, penicillin, such that they stop working to prevent or treat infection, and even a minor cut could be life-threatening. This is what my PhD is focused on, tackling the problem of antibiotic resistance by only using antibiotics when absolutely necessary and for as short a time as possible. Now, bacteria have a natural ability to develop resistance to antibiotics over time, and we also do not have enough new antibiotics being developed. So it is important for us to be careful with the antibiotics that we have. In my PhD study, I'm working with the Scottish Antimicrobial Prescribing Group to develop and evaluate interventions to improve the way that antibiotics are used in Scottish acute care hospitals. In Scotland, antibiotic prescribing increased in acute care by over 12% over a 4-year period, hence worsening the risk of antibiotic resistance. The main part of my PhD has been to work with policymakers to advise on the most effective way to design and implement an intervention to review and limit the durations of hospital prescriptions of antibiotics. This intervention is called the Hospital Antibiotic Review Program, HAP. I'm now working with healthcare professionals across Scotland to find out from their own experiences and perspectives how feasible and acceptable the new HAP intervention is. It is important we act now. Early findings from my study show that the HAP intervention is most likely to work when prescribing guidelines are easily accessible, when electronic prescribing software is in place, and when healthcare staff are trained on intervention use. These findings will help us determine the most effective strategies that will have an impact on patient care. Let's think about it. It will be sad for us to revert to a life of lockdowns and even stricter measures in 2 decades due to antibiotic resistance. My study will contribute to global efforts to address this. Thank you.